this is where I want to start. So this is the new card, right? Whenever one or more artifacts and/or creature cards leave your graveyard, gain 1 life. So essentially, we're gonna go back to the old Yawg with Strangleroot Geist and Yawg. I don't know why this wasn't in Innistrad Remastered. So basically, we just have these 2 idiots and a Yawgmoth. So if you have Dredger's Insight in play, and then 2 of these and a Yawg, you just go infinite. You draw your whole deck. Where we can have a Yawgmoth untapped, and then 2 Young Wolves, and then we can get the Endurance, and we can Chord. They don't have them. Otherwise, I would have got them. Let's look. Strangleroot Geist. They have these weird ones, but oh yeah, it's a lot better. Cause like you just play it and then it hangs around and then you just win the game. Oh yeah, brutal. It is. I don't know why. I guess they figured Strangleroot Geist is the old way, that they didn't need to reprint it. But it's still a good card. It's still cracked. Yeah, so the idea is that we just have these. So this is a more permanence on the battlefield based deck. We're not really fucking around with Agathas and Grist. We'll keep 1 of each just to have them to green. No, there's no endurance loops. I mean, basically, the loop is draw your whole deck, endurance. We're not going to do the crazy loops, right? We're not doing the crazy loops that some of the crazy people do. We do need a way to win the game. And the best way to win the game is Blood Artist. We're not doing the, like, ping with Bowmaster, deal the whole deck, ping. We're not. None of those stupid loops. No bullshit cards. No Hepatras. No nothing. Hepatra does not work with Insight. Unless you already have an Undier. And Hepatra, like, what's the point of playing Hepatra when you could play Strangleroot Geist, which is just a better card with Eldritch Evolution? So we're back to Eldritch Evolution. So it's just turn 1. Turn 1, we want to ramp. Turn 2, we want to play a Dredger's Insight of some kind. You know, put permanents on the board. Turn 3, we want to Yawgmoth. Turn 4, we want to win. Put permanents onto the battlefield. So let's try it. And there's a challenge that starts in whenever this 2 hours. Don't let me forget about it. I'm not going to forget about it. But let's jam into the league. Shall we? This hand is... If this Dryad Arbor wasn't in our hand, this hand would be good. Alright. So we're going to keep this hand. We're going to put back the Endurance. We are going to get our Dryad Arbor. Alright. It's good to see. It's good to play with Strangleroot Geist again. I missed this card. Boundary Street Denizen. We can Green Sun Zenith for a Wall of Roots. We could Green Sun Zenith for a Wall of Roots. We could play a We could Green Sun Zenith for a Strangleroot Geist. I think what I'm going to do is... I can't really use this Green Sun Zenith effect. I guess I could get a Wall of Roots, and then I'd have access to 1. It's hard to hear me. How about now? Is that better? A little bit louder. Is that better? Let's play Strangleroot Geist. Let's play this land. I'm sorry. And let's use this to surveil, and let's yield through the turn. We definitely want to block this with our Strangleroot Geist. I could turn it up a little bit more, too. Uh-huh. Do we want to play around Blood Moon here? I don't think we need to play around Blood Moon. Alright, let's get this. Let's surveil. I don't want that. So we can... We could set up for next turn by getting... We could get a Yawgmoth here. 1, 2, 3, Yawg. And kill all these. That's gotta just be the best play, right? Eldritch Evolution, sack this. Boy, I missed this. Boy, this is fucking convenient. Alright, let's kill you. They can fizzle the draws by sacking the Skirk Prospector here. Okay. But they can't fizzle these draws. Oh, I missed Eldritch Evolution. What a joy. What an absolute joy to play with Eldritch Evolution. Alright, so we want to... Yeah, exactly. Counterspell's not looking very good right now. Like, what deck's even playing Counterspell? Alright, so we want to kill goblins. So we want Fatal Pushes kill goblins. Scavenging Ooze gains us a bunch of life and kills goblins. Grist makes good blockers for goblins. I don't think we need Endurance. I don't think we need to, like, combo kill them and win the game with our Dredger's Insight. And I don't think we need our Blood Artist. Which is a rare thing to say, that I don't think we need it. I know. I know. I can't buy... Like, nobody has these for sale. I've looked all the time. I want to buy these. And I know that I switched to the Bird Chord of Calling. But that's only because I'm trying to get the whole deck looking the old art. Because it looks sweet this way. Doesn't this look sweet? I mean, we just have to ignore the picture of the bird. As long as we ignore the picture of the bird, it looks sweet. I should have Blood Artist in so I can win the game. We don't need Cauldron against them. Yeah, look at the old border stuff looks so sick. We probably don't need, I guess, Delighted Halfling blocks. We probably can cut some Chord of Callings. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, we've got a Dredger's Insight. How spicy. Alright. Our hand kind of sucks here. This is a risky keep. That was the worst possible draw. No, we're not doing white border cards anymore. No, none of that. No white border. The only white border card I have in my collection is like Pyroclasm. Battlecry Goblin. Alright, we need a black mana here. Need a black mana. I want to block this so bad. Black mana. Oh, that's so good. We're back to playing Hierarch 2. Back to playing Hierarch because there's a lot of green colored sources in the deck now. Green, 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 green. Halfling just doesn't really cut the green mustard. So we're going to try back to Hierarch. If Bowmaster becomes a problem, we can switch. We could just do 2-1 splits. But right now, we're doing both. We're trying to... You know what I mean? Jesus. Calm down, buddy. Yeah, I agree. Alright. So we got a lot of work to do. They've got a lot of goblins. We need to draw a black source. We're probably dead this game. Alright, let's do 1, 2. Alright, can I get some... Can I have... Oh my god, the lag. I'm very much disappointed that they haven't fixed this. Like, come on, guys. The lag... I wish I was smart. If I was smart enough, right, I would design a stopwatch that I could put right here. And I could just be like, oh, we're X amount of time into the lag. Alright, so let's try this insight. Yes. I think we need to return Blooming Marsh. You may put an artifact or creature from among them into the cards. Alright. Back into my hand. Play you, so we can get a Blood Artist, or we can Green Sun for a Young Wolf. I think we need to Green Sun for a Young Wolf. Just to have a blocker. Alright. This hand, we're a little jammed up on this hand. This hand was kind of awkward from the beginning. I think we're dead. If I'm being honest, I think we're dead. Because they can make, like... They can pump their whole team, and we're probably just dead. Yeah. We're not winning this. Alright. Let's try and Let's try and have a better show this time. Let's try and not get goblined out by the goblins. Was the league under? I had draft up. I had limited up. So the draft leagues are usually everything's stayed the same, right? The modern's still 100. The friendly league 60. The challenge is 300. All right, would you like to play first? Yes. We can keep this hand. This hand's really good. We have a fatal push. There's no way I'm not going to use the fatal push on one, so I'll probably just one. I'd like to be able to play the Verdant and then get a Surveil, but that's a pipe dream because we're going to have to kill a goblin on turn one. That goblin. Oop. All right. Maybe I'm supposed to just play this. No, that can't be right. Alright. If we draw land, we're like set. Maybe I was supposed to get another black source, but I wanted to like... What is this? Yep. Oh, perfecto. Okay. So, yeah, I should have got a swamp here, but I wanted to be able to cast Strangleroot Geist. I probably should just shock this in, but part of me is, like, afraid of Blood Moon, so, I don't know. Probably through this sequencing. I don't know if they're a Blood Moon player, you know, who knows. But if we draw a black land, we probably just win. But hindsight being 2020. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2... Wall of Roots, 1, 2, 3. This plus. Okay. Now all we need is 1 black mana. And this game ends in the blink of an eye. 1 eye blink and boom, this game ends. Where did I buy the Dredge's Insight from? There's 2 websites. You can use Card Hoarder. You could buy from Card Hoarder, or you can also just buy from GoatBots. They both have really good websites. Card Hoarder is a sponsor of the stream, but I find GoatBots incredibly easy to use. You could just go here, Aetherdrift. You could be like, I want whatever card. Like, I'll give you... I'm going to do it right now, because... Like, I want this River Churn Monument. I'm going to be like, I want 4 of them. Right? And then you can just have 4 of them delivered to you. You can just hit delivery and then start delivery. And then, like, I don't know. It doesn't really get much easier than this. And then it'll just take a few minutes and then... Alright. We need to kill one of these goblins. No, we don't. We could just plus. I was really punished for playing the land wrong. Like, incredibly punished. Who for shitting on non-sponsored? Oh. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? I'm gonna be honest. GoatBots is their website's very clean, very easy, super easy to use. Right? Card Hoarder is pretty much the same way, but you could just do everything. You could just everything. You could do both on Card Hoarder. Card Hoarder has a website that like explains everything. They both have really good systems to use. They're both very good systems. Tarfire. We could potentially lose this game. Because they Tarfire the Blood Artist, and then, like, we're kind of SOL. Yep. They didn't kick that. Alright, I need a black land here. Give me a black land deck. I fucked this game up by not fetching the black source here. I tried to keep my life total high, and because of it, I lost the game. Alright, game over. And just like that. Save. Alright. Shoot this, sack this. Always yields. Always yield. Alright. That game should not have gone on as long as it did. I definitely should have shocked myself there. I was trying to play around Blood Moon, but I should have either shocked or played a swamp. Just to have the double black, because I had the 2 Yawgs in my hand. That was a mistake. Alright, let's keep going. A little slow. But I'm on the play. And I have a Surveil, so it's okay. Look at that. I'm getting my trade. I'm getting my River Churn Monuments for mill later. Delivery is ready. Please take my cards. They'll take a ticket, and boom, just like that. Card hoarder. Or GoatBot. And now I have my River Churn things for... Let the record show that I just wasted a ticket by buying those cards, because they'll be worth nothing tomorrow. Because they're so niche. Ooh, Urza's Saga. Interesting start. What deck starts with Urza's Saga? Probably the Titan. Do you not want this card? Probably Titan starts with Urza's Saga. Alright, we could play the Insight here, but I think I'd much rather just attack with this. Just start getting damage in. I might have to Boseiju this next turn. It's definitely Amulet. Ooh, maybe not. It's, we have determined it is Amulet. We don't have much time against Amulet here. I haven't seen Rumble in Amulet. We might just be dead next turn. They took an Amulet, and they're going to get an Amulet. I suppose I have to Boseiju this. I can't let them have 2 Amulets, which is kind of annoying. My hand does not line up very well against what they're doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it now. Just gonna do it now. So they don't have a crazy go untap Amulet, play Amulet, 1 bounce land is 17 trillion mana and we're just dead. Maybe I was supposed to play the Dredgers. Jesus. Jeez. Amulet, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Dude, this gets to put a land into play. It's so broken. Well, they're tightening next turn. They might be tightening now. Well, we are definitely in trouble next turn. I think we're dead. I don't think we're fast enough here. Eldritch Evolution. I mean, that's Yawgmoth. But I don't think Yawgmoth is going to cut it here. I don't think Yawgmoth is going to cut it here. I think that we're dead. If we had one more turn before the bad shit's about to happen to us. But unfortunately, we don't have one more turn. What could you play? There's no Silver Bullet you could play. Like, Thoughtseize would be the best card. Well, I suppose I make them show me it, right? I make them show. Let's get Yawg. New card's not looking so hot this game. The thing with Yawg is that when Yawg is bad, it's like when Yawg does not have a turn 1 mana dork, the deck sucks. I mean, I get to kill them next turn, but I don't know if I get a next turn. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. The point is no nonsense, no whatever, just... But this was not a faster hand. We didn't have a turn 1 play. Maybe I should have mulliganed for a turn 1 play. But I don't see us getting another turn here. What do you think is happening in this art? Let's take a look. What's happening? Alright, so it's a person and they're dredgers insight. So they're dredging up a bloated corpse of some vehicle. There's its arms, I guess, and that's its whatever, and it's like got antenna. Bartek Fedyazek. Clearly dredging a wolf. I mean, it's got bug-like antenna. Well, they're doing amulet things and determining if we're dead. While they're doing that, let's do Enchant Wordle. While they figure out if we're dead, let's start with Yawgmoth. Let's try one of the stupid ones. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Alright, it's from before this. It's earlier than this. Let's try... Wall of Roots. It's a creature. We found out it's a creature. It's not green, so it's an uncommon. So let's do red, uncommon, 3 mana creature. Let's do... a 3 mana uncommon creature. Fleckerless. Oh, it's part elemental. Alright. Yes, they've played a land. 3 mana. It's not red. It's not white. So it's got to be... It's not red. So it's got to be white or red or blue. Let's try... Aven... Well, this is giving us a time frame. It's in here. Amulet Titan. Are we going to get another turn? If we get to untap, we're good. Oh, it's got to be between here and here. Yeah, I don't think this kills us. I don't think that we're dead, which is lovely. Yeah, Brothers Yakuza. Well, they would be legendary, right? This would be legendary, so we can't use Brothers Yakuza. But we can use Goblin Skirk. What's the cycle one? Gem Palm. Incinerator. Gem. Ah, 3 mana red creature, uncommon. It's an elemental. 3 mana red, uncommon elemental. What's a 3 mana red, uncommon elemental from here to here? It's part elemental, so it's got to be something else, like an elemental soldier or something. I'm surprised we get to live. I'm surprised I get to untap here. One of the Is It ones. Oh! Geoelectrode. Electrode. Oh! We're getting closer. It's from the same year, so it's from Dissension or Cold Snap. Alright, it's from one of these sets. So, probably Dissension red 3-drops. We have to go to Scryfall for this. What's a Dissension card? Infernal Tutor. Dissension. Oh, Sulfur Elemental. SULF. Sulfur elemental. Ah, we're getting close. It's too high. Too high. You piece of shit. That happens. Alright. I need to get Dryad Arbor. And I need to draw what? I'm just dead. Just dead. Alright. We want Agatha Soul Cauldrons. We want Fulminator Mages. We want Force of Vigors. We want Haywire Mites. We want Endurances. We want... We don't want Grist. We kind of want Grist, but kind of not. There's a lot of cards to bring in. Let's cut Chord of Calling. Let's leave one Chord of Calling in. We don't need all the Endurances. They do a lot of shenanigans with their graveyard these days, but... Need a Grist. You can cut a Strangleroot, cut Dredger's... No, Dredger's Insight seems good. Alright, let's cut a Yawgmoth. Green Sun. Let's try this. Alright, so we have to go to Dissension. So we go to Now we're going to go to red... Elementals. It's got to be an elemental something else. Flaring Flamekin. A-F-L-R... Correct! Flaring Flamekin. We did it. Yeah. I mean, if they didn't bounce our Yawg there, we had him dead the next turn, probably. That hand was just too slow. I'm going to do 61 card special. I probably need to be playing a green card to Green Sun Zenith 4 that kills an enchantment. I probably need that. I think courting for Fulminator, if you're ever at that point, it's going to be too late. Maybe we should have one court in. Over... I just want to put Fulminator Mage into the Cauldron. That's all I want to do. We'll play 62 here. I don't know how to sideboard yet. I'm probably overvaluing these Dredger's Insights, but we'll just mess around. Okay. Keep, put back you, done. Yeah. I don't know if we could get to Giraffe. Giraffe is just such a dead brick draw. It's so hard to cast Giraffe. You have to change the mana base. You have to play Twilight Mires. You have to play like Urborgs and stuff. It's just such a brick in the hand. Like, you can't really play this card with them. Yeah, it's such like a brick in your hand. That's a good way to describe it. Okay. Alright, so we're playing this land, and what are we going to do? We're going to Strangleroot, attack for 3. I mean, next turn we have Yawgmoth plus draw our whole deck, look for Force of Negation, you kill them. Force of Negation, they're 2 things. Like, look at... I mean, all we have to do is hit 1 land. Interesting. Alright. 1 land. Perfecto. This is what I'm talking about. Let's just go back. As long as they don't have endurance here, we are... Yawgmoth. Alright. So we have 19 looks for a Force of Negation. I don't remember what's in the deck. I don't remember if we could kill them. What's in the thing here? All our endurances are out of the deck, so we have to find Force of whatever the hell it's called. Force of Vigor. We need to find a Force of Vigor, and we have to kill these two things during their upkeep. But I'm going to stop. I'm going to get to 7 cards. And then we're going to stop on their turn. Or we're going to stop on our turn. And we're going to go to their upkeep and do this. I guess in theory they could have... I don't really want to discard cards. But in theory, I guess they could have... Summoner's Pact for Endurance. Right? They could have Summoner's Pact for Endurance, Summoner's Pact during their upkeep, and it would blank us. So I guess we have to keep doing it now. Right? There's no reason to let them blank us. We could draw most of the cards right now. If we had the... Yeah. What are we digging for? Force of Vigor. To kill these two things. Alright, let's go to the end step. Let's just... Yawg. Alright. Me too. Well, hopefully we can hit Force of Vigor. If we don't hit Force of Vigor, I feel like we are deceased. Force of Vigor. Force of Vigor. Oh, come on, Dak. I thought you loved me, Dak. It's a sad day in the neighborhood. One more look. I'm gonna hit the construct token. Just so I can, whatever it later. Ugh, fuck. I feel that's statistically unlikely, but whatever. We have 2 of them. Imagine if we got to Force of Vigor them, we would just win the game. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Not a good start, but are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course. Never look. Imagine we hit Force of Vigor and then pop. The next card. Oh, are you kidding me? Whatever. I don't feel bad about that loss. If anything, it's convincing me that maybe I should go up Force of Vigors. You know? When you're the guy and you're pointing like Babe Ruth, be like, I'm going to hit the fences. And then you just swing and miss and embarrass yourself and everybody laughs at you. That's what just happened. Alright, our opponent's gone to 5 cards. Magic Milkshake. Ocelot Pride, huh? Oh, baby, it's a green Sun Zenith. And I thought this hand sucked. Yeah, some days you get the... Yeah, I think I might move forward and go back to like 4 and 4 or whatever. But right now, we're just messing with the new card Dredger's Insight. Which I have not. It just feels like a less powerful Yawgmoth deck. 61%. That sounds about right. Oh, let's see what the spice our opponent has. Huh. Very exciting. Did a lot. All right. Yeah, Samwise just seems like Yawg with extra steps. Just like, why are you bothering? Strangleroot. Alrighty. Alrighty. Boy, Eldritch Evolution is so much faster than everything else. It's just, I have a Yawg next turn. Am I double blocking the Ocelot Pride? Sure. Does turn off the Eldritch Evolution. But fuck this cat. Maybe they have a Solitude or whatever to blow me out, but that's not really a blowout. They have 3 cards in their hand. Well, Samwise always just felt like such a high roll deck. Where like sometimes you're doing good things and other times you just Ephemerate. That's adorable. Alright, your kitty party is about to be over. Just let me untap. Don't do anything stupid. Alright. Oh, it's just so stupid. Alright, enough of your kitty nonsense. What am I gonna do here? I suppose I ought to be a good Magic player and attack with the Strangleroot Geist first. The kitty party is over. Okay. If you insist. Alright. If I shoot this now, it'll just die, but we don't have to worry about anything. Like, there's no reason to do anything. They have 1 card in their hand. They have an Ephemerate off Suspend. Right? What can they possibly do? I just think of the boys. Every time I cast Yawgmoth in a board like this, when there's a bunch of shitty 1/1s, I just think to myself, the stupid Daddy's Home thing from fucking the boys. Yawgmoth, no! Alright, what do I want to do here? I guess I will do this, pitch this. Let's target them. I don't want them to have any permanence here. Target this, sack this. We're just gonna draw some cards and kill their stuff. Shoot this, sack this. I'm just gonna throw away like my whole board here. Just so they can have nothing and I can have everything. They get nothing. I get everything. Let's play you. Agatha's? Let's get Dryad Arbor in the Cauldron. Let's put a counter here. Let's tap that for green. Cast a Strangleroot Geist. I'm not gonna attack so I can Boseiju that. No, this is not gonna have mana. Never mind, that's not gonna work. Attack. This interaction is interesting. If you ever put Dryad Arbor in the Cauldron. Yeah. My Cauldron, no. What are they gonna do here? I probably need Thoughtseizes in my sideboard as well. I don't know how you would want to beat the black-white deck, except for Thoughtseizes. Guide of Soul. So they're very dead here. So 1, 2, 3, evolution, sack this. Always yields. Let's bring back, let's get our friend Yawg. Let's chord 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I should Eldritch Evolution illusion token first. Blood Artist. Now I chord for... Yeah, it didn't matter. Okay, what do we want to do to beat that stupid deck? We, I guess, just want these. Do we even care about their creatures? Not really. Just want a Haywire Mite. Fetch your MVP versus Blink deck, but obviously that relies on getting it to Yawg and in play, which can be... I mean, the problem with that deck is Solitude Ephemerate. That's just point blank the problem with that deck. And we don't really have a good way to interact with Solitude Ephemerate. We've never had a good way to interact with Ephemerate. You know, we had a somewhat way to interact with Grief and with the Undying effect because we played Endurances, but we've never had a way to interact with Solitude. You know, just not. It's just not in the green-black card combination. I suppose I should have Fatal Pushes in. Alright, we'll play these, and we'll cut a chord, an insight. No, I want to leave these insights in. Guess Grist isn't really going to do anything, and we'll cut a Yawgmoth. Vexing Bauble. The problem is they play so many ways to kill enchantments. If they have a, it only stops Solitude, and they could just like hard cast Solitude. But it only stops Solitude, and like you're better off. I don't know. One of the Yawg decks in Portland seemed like maybe. Guide of Souls. Our opponent has gone to 5 cards again. I'm just gonna play Halfling. Oh, it's actually like, okay. So, Vexing Bauble double dips because it's good against Breach. I could see that. I could see playing Vexing Bauble. It's good against Breach. It's good against that black-white deck. I think you'd probably want it more for Breach than you'd want it for, like, any other deck. Alright, so how do we do this? I guess we're playing this. I guess we're going 1, 2, Wall of Roots. Play this. Cool Sanctifier. Alright. Yeah. What? Yeah. It has a little bit of Namba with some of the cards in our deck. Alright. We are back in the Yawgmoth waiting room. But luckily, we have Surveil lands. So, it's like we have a cheat sheet to the waiting room. Our poor opponent with only 3 cards in their hand. You know what I would like to draw? Dredger's Insight. Okay, that's not that, but let's play this. What are we drawing? Do not want a Wall of Roots. Okay, your turn. This green white deck seems so much worse without Flash. Oh, you don't want to attack me. I have an Endurance. I'm going to hold this Endurance. If I use this I'd have to use the Wall of Roots to play the Endurance. No, I'm not going to hold it. If I were to draw Yawg next turn, right? I'd want this, like, in play. So I'm going to put this in play. Hey. Hello there, friend. I would like 1 black, 1 this, a 1 this. Hello. Hello. How do we begin? Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Alright. I'm going to target a counter there. I'm going to shoot this Yawgmoth, sack this. I'm going to shoot Ranger Captain, sack this. Going to fetch a basic forest. Going to play Strangleroot Geist. Man, I miss Strangleroot Geist. He's such a little homie. I've missed him. I've missed my pal. My rotten soldier. My good time boy. Oh. Alright. I suppose I should attack with the Strangleroot Geist. Hiya! Do you want to block him? That's right, take 3. Alright, there's no real point to doing anything else. Like, what are they gonna do here? What can they do? If we draw any more cards, we'll have to discard. I guess we could draw 1 card. Alright. I think Torpor Orb might be actually the answer to beating that deck. Is Torpor Orb. Solid, dude. Look at our opponent trying to be the fun police. Alright, I should respond to that. I just need to find another Yawg. We could try and win the game, but I don't think we need to try and win the game. I should have killed them before. I should have killed the thing before and not given him another energy. You're right, it will. You are totally right. Play Yawgmoth. I was going to play a Judge's Insight, and then I was going to bounce these 2 back and forth, and then draw my whole deck. That did not seem... Our opponent did not have enough cards. Yeah. Kind of looks like Lemmy. This one looks like Meat. This one looks like Meat when he gets a little older. What do we got? Oh my god, what the... Oh, that's actually sick, the Living End. Yeah, that's what the world needed. That's what Magic players were screaming for. Garruk Wildspeaker reprints. Oh. That's what the world was craving. Garruk Wilds. It's... Listen, actually, as a funny story about Garruk Wildspeaker. My friend actually just sent me a message today. I'm going to dox him a little bit. But he sent me a list. And he was very proud. Eldrazi Ramp with Garruk Wildspeaker. I didn't look at the list, and I just called them basic. And they said the future of Modern is untapping 2 lands. So it's already Garruk Wildspeaker, Modern playable. That was exciting. Yeah, the worst. Yeah, people are... You know what people have been clamoring for? Do you know what the community has been up in arms for? Prosperous Innkeeper reprints. Oh, yeah, Fauna Shaman's another big one. I guess these 2 are EDH combo cards, so everybody and their mother plays them. They figure, well, we'll make these competitive players come in and play so the EDH shitheads will buy them. Oh my god, what a draw. What a banger of a draw. All that this league has taught me so far is that Eldritch Evolution is fucking cracked. Why did I ever stop playing this card? Any ideas in the green bag Verge versus March? I think you need Fatal Push on one, right? I think you need to have Fatal Push on one, and not having Fatal Push on one. I don't know how the Verge works exactly. I should look. Verge. Yeah, like if you don't have Fatal Push on one, like in games 2 and 3, if your opponent plays a thing and you need to Fatal Push it, you'll just lose the. You lose your life and then murder this card and never play it again. $40. This is $40 for the Pokemon card. Fuck out of here. Let's see. Strangleroot Geist. When do we get this shark? I'm gonna be fucking around with Evolution for a while. Hey! I would like Yawgmoth. So, there's no reason not to attack with these two idiots first and get in 4 points of damage. Right? No reason not to. And there's no reason to draw any cards right now. Because we have 1, 2... We gotta wait till next turn. And then we can have 1 extra mana here. So we could go to their upkeep and try and kill them. But there's no reason to do anything. Right? We've made our land drop. We've done everything we want to do. So we're going to wait till their upkeep. We could try and kill them here. Bounce this. And then we look for Chord of Calling. We have 18 looks at Chord of Calling. But I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to be a chill guy and not do anything. Because they could very easily have Unholy Heat up here and mess up my whole combo. Uh-huh. Alright. There's no reason to do anything now. Right? There's no reason to, if we're just gonna wait till our turn. Alright. Let's go shoot you, sack you. What do you got here for me? You got an Unholy Heat? Do you have anything? Are you gonna put up any kind of resistance at all? Or do I get to just kill you? Alright, so we have 16 looks for a Chord of Calling, an Eldritch Evolution, or whatever. Anything. Hey, it's our friend. So we're gonna go 1, 2, Strangleroot. Playlands. Wall of Roots. Blood Artist. Now they need to have multiple pieces of removal. Gee. Oh, that's nice of our opponent. Our opponent did not put up much of a fight that game, I'm not gonna lie. Once again, the whole point of this league was to be like, let's play this new card. And meanwhile, all this league is doing is just reminding me how fucking broken Eldritch Evolution is. Eldritch Evolution and Strangleroot Geist are just fucking broken Magic cards. Why was I tempted by this Cauldron and these other cards when all I need are Evolutions and Strangleroot Geists? Alright, what do we want against them? We want Cauldrons. We probably want Ooze. We probably want Haywire Mite. I think they're Breach, right? So we're going to bring in Force of Vigors. I don't think we need Grists. There's an argument for Fatal Pushes. I think we can cut Chord of Callings. We could shave a Young Wolf. We could shave a Strangleroot Geist. 61 card special. We probably want another Endurance too. 62 card special. I have yet to really hone down on the art of how to play Yawgmoth without... I don't know. Maybe Cauldron's just such a slow card. Cauldron is obviously very good. But... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they go. Maybe I do need these to kill something. I don't know. Maybe I probably need one of these in the deck. Just to be able to green sun for it. Yeah. I mean, Cauldron's obviously a broken card. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yep. Keep. Snap. Keep. Oh, my hands are dry. This shouldn't be a snap keep. I think the main problem with Scam was Voidwalker Bowman. I mean, there was also, if you think about it too, there was this deck that played 4 Ragavans. It played 4 Ragavans, 4 DRCs, 4 counterspells, a bunch of Force of Negations. Right? Like, there was a bunch of decks out there that were problematic for us. Alright. I'm going to... Unfortunately, we're going to lose the game to this Tamiyo. But that's life. Yeah. No retro. I can't find them. I can't find retro Greens on Zeniths. It's kind of interesting that they would just play a saga like that. That's some ballsy shit right there. Why would they do that? I guess they want me to spend the 1 mana. Yes, we have 4 right now. I would like to get old water these, but I just don't. Can't buy them. Been looking. Been slowly looking. Especially now, since everyone's fucking around with GoBot. They're unavailable, out of stock. Alright, Force of Vigor, you say. Let's get... 1/2 Wall of Roots. Let's get in for a point of damage. Because we can. Yeah, they're just not available. Alright, let's kill this. Alright. Unfortunately, Tamiyo's going to get them so much value here. But what can you do? If they do play another Saga, I'm going to Force of Vigor it. With the trigger on the stack. 1. Emery. There's Breach, there's Jace, there's Soul Guide Lantern, Haywire Mite. Can't believe they don't have many lands. Alright, so play Agatha is... Yup. So we are going to play an Agatha Soul Cauldron here. I'm going to play Mortuary Mire. See if we can surveil a Yawgmoth. We do not need to draw that. And we're gonna pass the turn. God, this Tamiyo is going to just win them the game. Me not playing Fatal Push just to kill this Tamiyo. Why would they surveil when they can sack a clue and draw a card? That's weird. Sure. Alright. They get to draw a card. Uh-huh. Five cards in the hand. We have enough to go 1-2, activate Boseiju. Why would you get Haywire Mite? That's the one that I want to get. Going to target Haywire Mite. Now my Wall of Roots has a Haywire Mite attached to it. That's lovely. Oh, Tamiyo's gonna flip, and then I'm just cold to the Tamiyo flip. Yep. I guess I have Strangleroot Geist, which can attack Tamiyo, which is kind of cool. 6 cards in their hand. They had 3 cards last turn when the turn ended. Yup. Yup. Alright, they get to draw a card on my turn. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're going to play a Dryad Arbor. And unfortunately, now we're just going to sit here and lose to this Tamiyo. Not a good spot for us to be in. Life's not going our way this game. We're just getting beaten on by an MH3 broken card. I'm going to let them have this bauble. Am I? I mean, they have 7 fucking cards in their hand. What's another fucking card? Boseiju the Tamiyo? If only that worked. If only that was an option, I would do it. Oh, they're gonna just be ridiculous. Okay. What? I guess they just want me to use that so they can do their breach thing. Opal. Okay. Another Tamiyo. Lovely. Thassa's Oracle. Interesting. So we could, like, hit the Thassa's Oracle and hit the Jace? Pithing Needle. Sure. What are you going to name? This is so annoying to play against this deck. Well, the Thassa's Oracle and the J and these 2 things are right here. Name's Yawgmoth. Yep. So we could take the Jace and take the Thassa's Oracle here and then, like, not really worry about very much. They're drawing a card. Play this. And let's play this. And let's threaten the Tamiyo here. Let's attack the Tamiyo. Attack Demonic Tutors, apparently. And if they block with their other Tamiyo, we'll eat their Thassa's Oracle and kill this Tamiyo. Okay, we'll just kill their Tamiyo for free. Okay, your turn. We're not really accomplishing much because they have so much inherent card advantage and card value going on. But we're doing stuff. Flame of Anor. Guess I'm going to eat their grinding station? Or the Thassa's Oracle. Can eat Thassa's Oracle. Yeah. Yep, of course. They would just replace all this. This is going to be a deck for forever. Tamiyo's just a broken magic card. So is Emery. Like, this is going to be a deck till the end of time. And it's just going to play... They're just going to play, like, that stupid Kappa Cannoneer and some mana stuff. And Kappa, Urza... Yeah, there's a million things that go with this shell. Just replace Preeth with Kethis. You could. That's cool. Tamiyo flipped. Great. Uh-huh. I mean, we lost the game to the turn 1 Tamiyo, just getting all the value in the world. Sure. Sure, keep getting stuff. Yup. Yeah, just keep getting value. Got rid of the Haywire Mite, sure. Yeah, I could Rona. Remember the Rona Cauldron decks of Pioneer? I'm sure that's pretty easy to add that to this deck. Why are they not trying to kill me? What the hell? Why are they not trying to kill me? Alright, what are we drawing? Scavenging Ooze. Hello. Hello, friendo. Scavenging Ooze. Hungry Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze is very hungry for their graveyard. Alright, I'm going to have to play this. And I think I just hold the world up here. Tasty, tasty treats in the graveyard. Agreed. Alright, pass the turn. Don't have another Flame of an Ore, please. Flame of an Ore. Alright, can I keep my guy alive? Let's see. 1, 2. I cannot keep him alive. So let's... The Jace. Let's... The Grinding Station. I suppose I should eat the 2 zeros. But no, I need to leave up Force of Vigor. I guess I have one more eat. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. I can eat... I should eat Breach, so they can't play Shifting Woodlands, and I don't know if these lists are playing 1 or 2 Shifting Woodlands these days, but if they were to go Shifting Woodlands, copy Breach, that would be a guess. We'll eat the Breach, so they can't do that. Alright. Flame of an Ore is obviously a broken card. They can Tamiyo Sagas is the... Yeah, Sagas, there's your answer. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, it's just a decision. I don't know. Some lists are playing Grape Shot, so they could have all 3. They could have a Grape Shot in their list. I'm gonna Force of Vigor this and this as soon as I get priority. But I guess they're trying to Flame of an Ore or something. Kill this. Kill this. Yeah. I mean, the deck is so powerful that it doesn't matter what you do. And it's one of those things where everybody's gonna put their pinky up and be like, oh, well, I figured out the best way to play Breach, and it's 3 Flame of an Ores, and then 1 Unholy Heat, and 1 Bolt, so I can kill them through the blah, 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 blah. But meanwhile, the deck's... Oh, yeah, okay, Life from Alone, too. Like, whatever. No, the best thing to do is play Life from Alone. That really helps my... Meanwhile, they're just playing a broken deck with absolutely broken cards, and it doesn't matter what they do. Our opponent has 9 cards in their hand. Like, they're just fumbling through this, and they're gonna win easily. And they're just literally spewing. Yeah, exactly. All the tech is worthless, so you just win on turn 2. Okay, so we have 1... I guess I have to attack the Tamiyo. Yawgmoth's Will's broken. This just in. In other news, water is wet. Let's play this. They have a Soul Guide Lantern out. These cards are not on Stream Decker yet. I wonder if they're there now. I wonder if I update the list if Stream Decker has the new cards in it. Dex, upload new. Okay, and set as current. Try it again. Yeah, they're there now. That's cool. Alright, we fixed it. We fixed it. So all we have to do is beat 7 cards. Okay. Alright, I've seen enough. I have seen enough. Just infinite value from infinite fuckery. Just needed a fatal push to kill the goddamn Tamios. I'm at 64 cards now. Alright. 63. Such an... I don't know. Maybe I'm just overboarding here. Because, like, we just overboarded and we couldn't kill them. We, like, never even attacked them. Because we were just on defensive against Tamiyo the whole time. Would you like to play it first? Yes. I mean, you might not be wrong. You are now a game changer? What the hell's a game changer? What are you talking about? Mulligans to 6. They are mulliganing to Tamiyo. They're being like, oh, this hand has no Tamiyo. Well, my deck sucks then. No Tamiyo, no Emery? Sucks. A game? They publish EDH rule stuff? Oh my god. I'm so not interested in... I guess I should pay attention to what they do for EDH. A game changer? What does game... what does that even mean? Yeah, no shit. Being able to tutor for any card is... Alright, Tamiyo. Yup. This card is so stupid. I hate this card. Alright. Let's see if I can magically surveil to my 1 fatal push or if I'm going to lose the game. Looks like I lost. Looks like I lost. We have a lot of options here, but I think that the best thing for me to do is to green sun for a Hierarch, probably. I don't care about either. Power level ideologies, X amount of game changes. Is it like, are they tier ranking the system? Are they like, this is S tier, this is whatever. In CEDH tier, you could do this, and non-CEDH tier, you could do this. Are they doing that at all, or no? No. No, I haven't. Still dying to breach. I mean, the problem with EDH is always going to be, how do you match power levels? You know? Like, I know a group of people that banned the card Sepulchre Primordial. Sepulchre. I've never called it the right name, right? But I know a group of people that are like, this card's way too powerful. And I know other people that want to kill you on turn 2. You know? So it's just like, oh, okay. What are we doing here? Sepulchre. Wonder if I'm just pitching this to kill this. To kill both of these. And then just untap and play Yawg and set them back 1,000,000 miles. Yeah, fuck it. This is so far the only thing this goddamn card has done this league is pitch to Force of Vigor. All I know, Zerk, is that Eldritch Evolution is broken when your opponent doesn't play Force of Wills. When your opponent isn't playing Spell Pierce, Eldritch Evolution is the shit. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Alright, so the question is, do I have to kill this Eldrazi spawn so I don't get Flame of Nord? What do we think? Yeah, fuck them. If I didn't kill that thing and they untap, played a red land, and then Flame of Nord my Yawgmoth, I would lose my mind. Not that they can't probably Flame of Nord with a stupid load of, like a stupid Mox that they have in their hand, but I'm gonna pretend. EDH is always so subjective because it's hard to gauge a fair power level. Mox Opal, another free Mox. Grinding Station, sure. Maybe the Green Flare. There's already, I already don't know how to fit everything in. Like, I don't know how to fit everything I want to play in the deck in already. You know? Like, you could fit... I don't know how to fit all this shit in. Like, I want to play more chords. I don't know. I cut a bunch of stuff. Alright, what do we want to do here? How do we stop this shenanigans? We have to... I guess we're going to green Sun Zenith for a Yawgmoth. Let's start there. Let's start by getting a Youngest Wolf. Shoot the Emery. Okay. Now we can play Agatha's, or we can use the Verdant to fetch out Dryad Arbor and draw a bunch of cards with the Yawgmoth. Yeah, Green Sun Zenith for Hapatra would have been good here. But would you leave Hapatra in against this deck? Probably not. You'd probably board it out, and we're in game 2, you know? But yeah, Hapatra would have been really good here, but I would have boarded it out because we're in game 2. Yeah. I guess I'm just going to get Dryad Arbor here. Shoot this, sack this. Shoot the Emery. Crap. Begin combat. Attack. I don't know if I want to sack this Yawgmoth to draw a card here. Shoot this Tamiyo. I'm probably just dead next turn, so I probably need to do this. Maybe I draw... nothing. It's probably a mistake to use the Force of Vigor when I did. But if they have Breach, we're dead. They've looked at 20 cards. Alright, so there's a challenge coming up here in 20 minutes, which we should probably play. But the question is, what do we want to play in the challenge? What list do we want to submit? Oh my goodness, they're just going to draw cards? We're not dead? It's Christmas. Uh-huh. Strangleroot Geist is actually good versus a flip Tamiyo, too. Uh-huh. Alright. We're still alive. Okay. What do we want to draw? We want to draw not a land. Scavenging Ooze. I guess we just play Scavenging Ooze and attack Tamiyo. Guess we attack Tamiyo first. Death to Tamiyos. Death to Tamiyo. That'll show her. Alright, I'm going to fetch out a basic forest here. And I'm going to play Scavenging Ooze. And we're just hoping to dodge Underworld Breach. Hoping to dodge Breach. Whatever they target, if they target something with Tamiyo, we're obviously going to eat it. What are they just targeted? Malevolent Rumble. Well, how about no? How about no to that? No to that. Wow. They're surveilling. That's a really good sign for us. That's kind of good. Shift Mishra's Bauble, sure. You're going to get to look at our top card. Holy cow. Holy moly, we're not dead? Alright. Let's eat emery because it's delicious. Emery is delicious. I think the life gain you get off ooze is too relevant. Maybe. I think having Scavenging Ooze double as something against burn is very powerful, but maybe. Let's think. Let us think. I'm thinking about using the Eldritch Evolution on the Yawgmoth to get a Haywire Mite so we don't die to Breach. Is that crazy? Yeah. Like, Curator has some advantages to it, for sure. Yeah. But either way, we're going to attack first. So let's attack first. I don't need to do anything now. I can win next turn. And I'm going to Eldritch Evolution for the thing. And I'm going to Eldritch Evolution, sack my Yawgmoth. Is that right? I could Eldritch Evolution, sack the Yawgmoth, Endurance, and then get their push their graveyard so that I'm like safe. I don't know. I think I'm actually just gonna play the Agathas, and I'm gonna pass. So that way, if they end of turn cast Flame of Anor to kill my ooze, I could just make the Yawgmoth an ooze. If they kill my Yawgmoth, I can make Scavenging Ooze a Yawgmoth. Yep. Well, they hit Underworld Breach. We get to eat Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Alright. Let's eat... Oh god, there's so many fucking cards here. I think we're just dead. I guess Delicious Planeswalker. Okay. I guess I should sack the Scavenging Ooze to draw a card to hit Boseiju. Sack the Scavenging Ooze at least. Pay 1 life. Done. Sack this. Boseiju? Give me Boseiju. Fuck. Alright. I can now eat the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, I'm just dead. I needed to... Yeah. I don't think I can win here. Doesn't matter. I'm going to concede. They probably can't kill me in 3 minutes, but I'm going to concede. You've panicked? There's nothing I could do. I'm dead to that breach. I don't think I panicked. I played around everything but them having... Alright, so let's say I take the line where I Eldritch Evolution for Scavenging Ooze, right? Let's say I do that, right? And then next turn they just go... At the end step, they go Flame of Anor, kill your thing, untap Breach. And let's say I do... There's just no way to play around everything that they can do. I don't think I panicked. If Thassa's Oracle is not in the bottom 3... No, because the second Thassa's Oracle shows up, they just cast it. No good player is going to give you a chance to actually get rid of the Thassa's Oracle. Right? Because Thassa's Oracle comes in and they put it in play... And then they leave it there, and then they kill it when they're going to cast it to win the game, right? That's how good players do it. Like, obviously I could have timed him out and tried to been a scumbag, but I didn't want to do that. But that deck is just really, really good. Yeah, but they're gonna get another one, right? They could get unlimited heats. They're gonna mill the, like... And if I eat the heat, then they just kill me with all the other stuff. Like, eating the heat doesn't accomplish anything. I lost the game the second they played the Breach. I needed to sack the Eldritch, I needed to get the... I needed to sack the Yawg to get the thing, but then hope that they didn't have a removal spell. I guess that was my play. Alright, I forgot about the challenge, so we should we should set up our Yawg deck for the challenge. What did we call it? Yawg. Do we want to make any changes before we play in the challenge? No. We're just still testing stuff. Just join the challenge. If it fires. Like, there was nothing that we could do there. Other than me sacking the Yawg and hoping they didn't have any interaction. What is our opponent up to? Our opponent's up to cool stuff. We're going to get Strangleroot Geist. And then next turn, we're going to get Yawgmoth and kill them. What do you think of that? Yeah. No Cauldrons. With no Cauldron, there's no point. Feels like we're getting spiked. Well, I mean, they're dead next turn. Oh, guess they're not dead next turn. Guess they're not dead. What do we draw? Sure. What are they doing? Does anyone have any idea what our opponent's up to? Because I have no idea. I have literally no idea. I'm going to chord for endurance here. Or not endurance. I'm going to chord for Grist. Plus. Maybe I should have waited there, but I feel like Grist is going to protect us from a lot of shit. Yeah, good games, good games, good games. What did you have in your last 3 cards? I don't know what our opponent's doing. Imagine... I don't know. Did you have a Flame of Anora at the end step there? Swan Song and 2 lands? Yeah. So if I cast... You had a Swan Song... So if I cast an Eldritch Evolution, I would have got Swan Songed and I would have lost. So it didn't matter what I did. I could have eaten the Breach, but then you just generate infinite mana and then play Thassa's Oracle when you draw it, and it didn't matter. Because the thing with Thassa's Oracle, right, is it never... A good player is never going to give you priority. I probably could have scumbagged you and made you time out, but I didn't want to do that. I just gave you the win. Each of those good games. No. It's not their fault. They're playing the best deck in the format. You know? Like, what are you supposed to do? Not play the deck that just kills you? That just wins? My hatred is for Tamiyo. Because Breach was fine for years. It was beatable. It was annoying. But it never had Tamiyo. Before it had Ragavan. Which, you know, is a lot worse than Tamiyo. Because Ragavan was RNG. Tamiyo is just broken. Tamiyo's just a broken card. I don't know what Switch John is playing. Mox Opal... Well, yeah, Mox Opal pushed the deck over the top. Obviously, yeah. Alright, this hand is pretty good. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, but Tamiyo's way better. Oh, that's a good draw. Green Sun Zenith. Let's get Dryad Arbor. Please and thank you. Your turn. What the hell is our opponent up to? Territorial Kavu. Deal. 1, 2, Wall of Roots. 1, 2, Wall of Roots. Okay. Can this territorial Kavu get through the wall of roots? I'm just not going to block. I'll take the 5. Yeah, I'll take the 5 here. No big deal. We're going to play Papa Yawgmoth next turn. No, I'm not. I don't have black. Shadow of Mortality. Oh my goodness, our opponent's playing Calibrated Blast. Am I about to get blasted here? Shadow of Mortality is Death Shadow, basically. Alright, what do I want to do? I cannot cast Yawgmoth. So, 1, 2, 3. Eldritch Evolution, sack this. Yawgmoth. Alright, let's shoot this, sack this. Shoot this. Shoot this, sack this. Shoot this, sack this. Hey, we just got infinite mana. So we eat the wall of root. No, we don't have infinite mana. Let's put a counter on Yawg. So now we yield through the turn. Would you like to play first? Yes. This is the challenge. Keep. I don't like that we have both of our Boseijus in our opener. I guess I'll shock myself. Green Sun Zenith. I'll block with Yawg. Galvanic Discharge. Sure. We're playing against energy. Alright. 1, 2, Wall of Roots. Get your turn. I think we're about to be calibrated black. I don't know what's happening. Scion of Draco. So, what do we want to do? Guess I cast this. Target them. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I messed that up. Alright. Shoot this, sack this. Now we can remove the counter. And we'll just grow this and attack for 7. Might as well eat Ignoble Hierarch. We're just finishing this game up. Yep. Yep. 7/7 lifelink? Oh, because it's black with the Scion. What do I want to do? I guess I can Green Sun Zenith X equals 2 here, but I'm better off just playing the Strangleroot Geist. Strangleroot Geist does not look good into Ocelot Pride. I I guess we have to shoot this, sack this. Play Yawgmoth. Shoot this, sack this. Play Shifting Woodland. I can't really let them untap with these things. Discard a card. Discard Yawg. Proliferate, 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 proliferate. And now I can remove a counter and shrink this and it loses lifelink and I can shoot this on this. So I can remove a green mana here, shoot this, proliferate both of these down, proliferate Yawgmoth up. Like, wreck them. I don't know if I'm supposed to block this. Probably do, so I could block it next turn. But if they, and then this incentivizes them to go Flage, and then I could go land, Green Sun Zenith, get Endurance, get rid of the Flage. Yeah, this works out for me. So they'll Flage that, and then I can get a Green Sun Zenith here, and get rid of the Flage. And then have a good blocker. Let's get Endurance. Wish I had Scooz here, but I don't. Alright, let's see how Switch John attacks here. I think they'll be very disappointed if they attack. So we're gonna block. Remove a counter. Shoot this, sack this. And then we go 1, discard a card. Discard this. Proliferate, proliferate, proliferate. Done. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, discard a card. Proliferate, proliferate, done. I think I just forgot to proliferate my Yawgmoth there. Oops. Whoopsie. Yep. What'd they reveal? Reveals a Renin 6. Yay. Alright, let's see what's happening. Let's open our thing here. Open our pity chest. Okay. So, what the fuck happened over here? What is this?